Hey guys, and welcome to my 3-hour-long cleaning marathon. This is going to be non-stop cleaning for the next 3 hours, so you can put me on and clean along with me. No stopping to look for another video. You can just keep on cleaning. I'll be tackling some areas that just really needed to be decluttered. I'm going to be doing tons of deep cleaning, organizing, laundry. It will surely get you up and get you moving, but if you are a regular here on my channel, these videos will be familiar to you. They are some of my recent videos that I've posted within the last 6 months, but nonetheless, they are very motivating, and I hope you decide to still stick around, watch, and get some cleaning done with me. Thank you so much for coming back. I truly appreciate you guys more than I could ever express. And if you're new here, I hope you consider hitting that subscribe button and joining my YouTube family. I upload a new video every single week, jam-packed with cleaning motivation, and I would love to have you here. A little bit about me: I am a stay-at-home mama to 4. I have 2 girls and 2 boys. We currently live in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and I'm not a regular mom. I'm a cool mom. No, I'm just joking. I'm definitely your basic mom, just trying to keep up with your everyday messes. With 4 kids running around, my house is always messy, and I always want you guys to come here and feel like you can relate and that you are just like me. There is no keeping up with the Joneses over here. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into all of this cleaning motivation. Welcome everybody. First off, I want to say thank you so much for being here, for deciding to click on today's video and spend your time with me. It truly means so much. You could be anywhere else, but you are here with me, getting some motivation to hopefully tackle some messes around your house today. As you can see, I'm starting off in the kitchen. Like I said, I did not do much the day before, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But if you are also a mom, you know how that is. If you take a day off, you are bound to make up for it the next day because there are no days off as a mom. And yes, my husband did help out around the house, but you know how it is. Everyday messes just pile up so fast. So we're going to be starting off in the kitchen. I always like to start in the area that is the biggest mess, especially if I know like I'm going to run out of steam or maybe I'm going to get busy throughout the day. I just prefer to tackle the biggest area first to get it done, and usually I get more motivation to keep going afterwards. What about y'all? Do you feel like you do the same thing, or do you do something a little bit different? Leave me your thoughts down below. I love starting conversations with you guys and just seeing the conversations that y'all have with each other. It just really inspires me and brings me so much joy to see how many amazing people come together on my little community here on YouTube.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could I'm
not sure if you realized, but I ended up having to rerun the dishes up on the top loader in the dishwasher. They just weren't clean. There was a lot that was dirty. So instead of me picking through them, I just decided to run that again and just load up as many as I could into the bottom dishwasher, which thankfully I didn't have too many dishes. It just seemed like more because I had like bigger things like pots and pans, and I typically hand wash those anyway. So I was happy that I could fit all the little ones in the bottom dishwasher.
Not safe and sound, not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah.
How was y'all's Mother's Day? I hope you were spoiled and got to spend time with your kiddos, or maybe your mom. I'd love to hear about it down in the comments. I did end up going to my parents' house and my sisters came over and all the cousins were able to swim at my parents' pool. It was seriously so much fun. The kids are braver than me. That water is still a little chilly and the weather wasn't like super hot, but you know how kids are. They just jump in, not a care in the world. So they were happy just to be swimming. They didn't care if it was a little bit chilly. But we just hung out, we barbecued, and let the kids play. It was a very special day, and even more special because it's our first Mother's Day, being able to spend it with, you know, our family and all the cousins. It was definitely a memorable one for me. And I was super excited because I ended up going to get my nails done and fix my hair. I have been needing to go get some new highlights and fix my balayage for quite some time. So I told my husband that's all I wanted for Mother's Day was to do my nails and my hair. So I'm just feeling like a whole new woman. I'm looking fresh. I love how my hair turned out. You know how it is when you move to a new area and you don't really know any hairstylists. It's really nerve-wracking to go to someone, but I'm so thankful. With family around, I had a hairstylist that they recommended that they've been going to, so I felt like I was in really good hands and she did an amazing job. And I'm so thankful for that because y'all, every time I've moved, I have always been so scared to go get my hair trimmed, to get it colored, because I have definitely been to quite a few people who have fried my hair and I end up having to chop it all off.
You got me, it's so effortless. Back to back, we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry everything.
This big white tray that's sitting on the counter is what I brought over to my parents' house. I had a little fruit platter with some yogurt pretzels in the middle. It turned out so stinking cute. This is probably one of the best finds that I've gotten off of Amazon, especially now because I actually get to put it to use now that we're actually getting together, having people over and going over to people's houses. I have been filling it up and using it as our like little party tray.
This time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah.
If you guys have been here for a little bit, you probably heard the story of when my dishwasher was so backed up. It had a ton of sitting water inside of it. None of my dishes were getting clean. I would open the dishwasher and it would be like a good 4 to 5 inches of dirty water at the bottom of it. We ended up having someone come out and tell us that it's basically just the plumbing in this house. The pipes run too low and so they just don't drain very well. So I have to be very diligent on cleaning the garbage disposal, or the dishwashers just don't work good. They don't get the dishes clean. So it's a little frustrating, but I feel like, you know, now that we've been here a few months, I'm starting to really, you know, see how it works and what works best. But this sink, you guys, it gets so smelly. I don't understand why it gets so stinky smelly inside of here. I've never really had a sink that would stink like this. And I'm assuming it has something to do with their piping system, how it just runs really low. So every once in a while when I start noticing the smell, I take a plunger to it. I literally take a plunger and just plunge the sink and it seems to clear the stink up. So I thought I would just share that with you guys. No, I'm not a plumber and I'm not saying this is like, you know, what you should do. I'm just saying this is what I do and it definitely helps get rid of the stink. And I also buy those little Plink tablets that you put down the garbage disposal. But I found that just those alone did not get rid of the smell here. It needed something else. So I just been plunging it.
What
So like I had mentioned, I got my nails done for Mother's Day. Well, I ended up getting something new. It's called Gel-X. I had never heard of this before. Apparently it's all over TikTok from what the lady at the nail salon was telling me. But apparently it's this new lightweight nails that you use this special glue and you put them on and they don't hurt as much whenever you jam them, and they just feel lightweight, but they last a really long time. So that's what I end up going with, and so far I've really been loving them. They do feel lighter, and when I do jam them, it's not nearly as painful. So I thought I would just share that with you guys, because if you're like me, you probably never heard of it and you wouldn't really know about it unless you go in and ask. So if you guys were thinking about getting fake nails and you're like me and you hate jamming them, you should definitely check out Gel-X Nails.
Talk to me, baby. I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights.
No matter what house we live in, we always have a catch-all area, and it's definitely this upper bar right here. My husband puts all of his hats, his keys, all of the mail. It just all gets stacked up here. So it was time for me to declutter it, wipe it down, and oh my gosh, you guys, it's crazy how just removing the clutter off of an area just opens up a room and just makes it seem so much cleaner.
Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found, 'cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier just to let it go, cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier for you. I do it all night. You're my only lifeline.
I'm using the yellow Windex to not only disinfect all of our stainless steel, but to wipe it down and leave it really shiny. Y'all know I love my yellow Windex. I only use that on my stainless steel, but I do not recommend the yellow Windex for glass. It leaves it super streaky, but for stainless steel, it does a great job. It was definitely time for me to wipe down these cabinets. They had so many fingerprints and food marks and all the things on here. So I'm just using a lightly dampened microfiber cloth to wipe down these cabinets. I would use wood cleaner, but to be honest, I don't think these are wood. I cannot figure out what these are made out of. It almost feels like plastic, like the lining of it when you wipe the outside, it just leaves like a weird like streak mark. I don't know, it's so hard to describe. I'm thinking it's some sort of plastic. That's what it feels like. So I figure, why waste product? I'll just use a little bit of water and my microfiber cloth and it takes it right off.
Quiet for a day now. Can't bear the silence inside my own head. I keep on hoping somehow we can make this all right. Just keep on trying. Glass after glass.
I usually get all caught up on my laundry throughout the weekend, but this weekend I didn't get as much done as I needed to. So we're gonna switch it over, get some more going, and fold a load because I'm a little bit behind this week.
In our fights and whatever can be found, 'cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier just to let it go.
A little update on my laundry detergent and what I've been doing. You guys know that I switched from the all natural laundry detergent to the all free and clear laundry detergent. And so far, everything has been working out really well, but I have still noticed I'm getting those weird grease stains still on the clothes. So I'm thinking it has to be either my washer or it's because I'm doing too big of loads. So I did have a lot of y'all tell me like I'm doing too big of loads, and that could be part of the reason why I keep getting spots. So I've recently started trying to make my loads a little bit smaller, even though it stinks because it takes a lot more to get done. I'm like, if it'll save me from having to re-wash clothes because of weird spots, then it's worth it. Like, as you can see right here, I put my sweater back on the floor because I noticed a spot and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to rewash it. So it's just frustrating. I can't figure out what is going on with the spots. But anywho, we're now moving into the guest bathroom. This is the bathroom that's downstairs. I'm gonna be using some Scentsy countertop spray for the bathrooms. This is Scarlet Sunflower scent. It smells really good, and one thing I love about Scentsy products is the smell lingers for quite some time, and you guys know me, I love a nice strong scent. So the bathroom was smelling good when I got done in here, but it desperately needed some attention. This bathroom gets the most use by far, so I'm constantly cleaning this one.
Problem solved might be easier. For you, I do it all night. You're my only lifeline.
This is gonna sound totally disgusting, but once again, we're renting. This is not our forever home. But y'all, this toilet is so gross. Sometimes when you flush it, I don't know why, but I guess the way the water like goes down the toilet, it'll sometimes shoot back up at you, or it shoots onto the wall or onto the floor. It's so disgusting. So I have to go in here and literally wipe the walls and the floor. I'm constantly scrubbing them down with disinfectant wipes because I know it's shooting out, and it just grosses me out to no end.
Talk to me, baby. I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting. Might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier. For you, I do it all night. You're my only lifeline.
What are some good shows you guys are watching right now? I'd love to hear about it. So me and my husband were on a binge of watching Love is Blind. I know we were a little late in the game. I just now discovered that show because everyone was talking about it. And surprisingly, my husband really got into it too. So we started from season 1 and we watched all of them. We just finished it up. So we have been looking for a new show. My parents were telling me about Outlander. So I think we're gonna start that one and see what we think about it. If you guys have seen it, let me know. Do you like Outlander? Or if there's another one that you guys are enjoying right now, leave it down in the comments so I can check it out too. We really love shows like Last Kingdom, The Vikings, stuff like that, and Game of Thrones. So anything similar, we'd love to hear about it. Now it is finally time to tackle my floors. Like I told y'all, it had been a hot minute since I had mopped them, so I knew it was gonna be disgusting. And just wait till you see my mopping pad. I was like, holy cow, thank goodness I bought a pack of 3 because I went through 2 of them just doing the little downstairs area. So I'm gonna have to wash them before I can do the entire house because they were just so gross. And it was so awful waiting for those pads to come in because our floor is so light, so you can really tell when it's dirty.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive.
Mopping the floors is definitely a workout. I was sweating by the time I got done.
It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is.
I've really been getting into TikTok. It's so much fun. So if you guys are on TikTok, you need to give me a follow. I share not only like cleaning motivation, I do funny mom content, day in the life vlogs, recipes, all of the things. So if you're on there, make sure you give me a follow. My handle is at Ashley Forbes 4. And you can come see more of me if you enjoy my content. I'm sure you're gonna love it over there too. I plan on starting to do some lives in the future. I wanna get a little bit more followers and then go live so you guys could actually chat with me in real time. I think it would be a lot of fun.
I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I
While I was vacuuming, I realized how dirty the windowsill was. So we're gonna go ahead, vacuum these out, wipe them down really well. I also recently had a bug guy come out. Finally, the Orkin guy, he came, sprayed the house, so we will no longer have roaches. Hallelujah. But you guys, whenever he came and pulled the fridge out, he scuffed up the laminate floor so bad. And I'm just like, holy cow. My husband wanted me to contact Orkin and just like tell them like, hey, you guys ruined the floor. But then I started thinking like, what if they have someone come out here? What if they're not very good and they mess up the floors more? Like, I'm just so stressed out about it. I really don't know what to do. I feel like I should contact Orkin, but my husband was like, well, there are extra laminate pieces in the attic. And so he was like, I can just replace it myself. Like, my husband's done it before. It's really not that difficult. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't know if we should just fix it ourselves or call Orkin, but I just couldn't believe it.
not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Look at the beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at
There's honestly no better feeling than having clean floors, if that's mopping or vacuuming. It just feels so good. It's like lighter in the air. It just feels cleaner. But now we're moving on to the back door. This thing has to get wiped down almost every other day from fingerprints and little puppy nose prints.
car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Look at the beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car.
You're gone now. Will you call me back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that.
Sorry about the lighting in the next couple clips with that sun coming through that back door. It's just so hard to lighten up the living room. It's so frustrating. I don't know. I even tried to change up the angle and it still looked so dark in here. But if you guys notice, we went ahead and brought out our old rug. This is the rug that we had in our previous house. We didn't really love it because it's so big. It doesn't really fit the living room as nicely as we would like it to. So we did buy a new rug, but the new rug is too small. So we're like, whatever, we'll just rearrange the big rug to make it look like it fits as much as possible. It's just really far underneath the couch. And then we put our new rug into the dining room, and I think it looks really good over there. We also got a new stand that has built-in dog crates, and I love it. I think it looks so good in there now. I'll definitely have to show you guys in our future video.
Things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you travel the world, all the spaces inside your heart. I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination. You're far away and yet so close. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you're up in space. You're inside the noise. I can feel you. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you travel the world, all the spaces.
Now it's time to tackle the stairs. This is a chore that I gave my oldest daughter. She actually vacuums the stairs and upstairs every single day. We don't have a robot vacuum up there, only downstairs. So I have her do that daily, but it gets so dirty so fast on the stairs and it gets all scuffed up. So I wanted to go ahead and go in afterwards with my magic eraser and wipe down all of the white baseboards. They were so dingy, so scuffed up just from people's shoes hitting the steps. And y'all, I love magic erasers. They take out almost everything and it did a great job at whitening up the stairs.
Your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination. You're gone now, but you're coming back. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your end destination.
Now we're heading into my room. I just had clothes everywhere, so I quickly wanted to pick up the dirty clothes, put away the clean clothes that were on top of my dresser, and then we're gonna be pulling off my comforter. I really wanted to wash my comforter today, and then I'll wash my sheets the next day just because it was almost, I think it was like 3 in the evening whenever I decided to wash my comforter. So I was like, I am not gonna have enough time to wash the comforter and the sheets because the comforter takes so many cycles in the dryer to get done.
I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination. said, man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my...
We are now at the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, I'd love for you to subscribe. I upload cleaning motivation every single Sunday and sometimes throw in bonus videos, and I would love to have you here. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye! Hey friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my weed infested flower bed. So in today's video, we're going to be tackling some yard work, and then we'll be heading inside to tackle my house, which is a hot mess express as well. I have really been falling behind on housework these days, trying to juggle all the things. So I'm going to take you along with me. We're going to tackle it. If you're in the same boat, I hope you put me on and clean along with me. If this is your first time watching, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I am a stay-at-home mom to 4. I have 2 girls and 2 boys, and I love sharing cleaning motivation every single week. So if you enjoy cleaning content, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. But as you can see, we're starting off in the biggest flower bed, which took me the longest amount of time. And as I was pulling weeds, there were tons of ants just like flowing out of the ground. I was like, what in the world is going on? So I told Ethan, I was like, back up, I don't want you to get bit. He really wanted to continue to help me, but the ants were just everywhere. Thank goodness I had gloves on. I was trying to move as quickly as possible. I would have to take a break in one area and then go back to it after the ants kind of calmed down. But it was so weird. Like some of the weeds, when I would pull them up, the ants, when they would come up, they were carrying like these little, almost look like little things of rice, but they were yellow. I was like, I don't even know what that is, but it looked so disgusting. I'm glad that we finally tackled these flower beds. I have been putting it off for quite some time. My husband has been doing most of the yard work, like cutting the grass and stuff like that, but the flower beds we have just been putting off. We bought some fresh mulch so we could redo them. We just haven't gotten around to it. So the first step was definitely removing all of the weeds. By no means was it perfect, but oh my gosh, you guys, you can actually see the mulch again. So now we're moving to this little bed around the tree. This one wasn't terrible, but there were a lot of little pop-ups everywhere. So I'm quickly going through it, and Ethan the entire time was trying to rush me because I had promised him after we got done doing the flower beds, I would take him up to the park. So of course he was like, Mom, are you done? Are you done? And then he was like, let me help you. And I'm like, oh my goodness, boy. So I was trying to work quickly. I got majority of it done, but of course I felt so bad because he really wanted to go to the park. So I was just doing what I could with the time that I had and trying to make sure, you know, I gave my 4-year-old some attention too. I know a lot of us get the mom guilt. I know especially I do whenever I'm trying to get things done around the house, or maybe I'm busy, you know, working. And I just feel bad that whenever they ask to do something, I'm like, hold on, hold on. So if you feel the same way, just know you're not alone. It really is a struggle to try to balance all the things that we want to do in a day and make sure we give each of our children enough of our attention. Just know I'm right there with you. I struggle with the same thing too, with trying to juggle filming, cleaning, editing everything, and then giving all of my kids attention. It's definitely a lot. Us moms are amazing. We are hands down the best multitaskers around, so give yourself a pat on the back. And if no one has told you recently, you are doing an amazing job.
You blow my mind. I don't know if you know yet what's all around, and I'm dying to tell you. Well, I know that by now it is obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try.
I'm currently now in the kids' bathroom. It wasn't terribly dirty, but it definitely needed some attention. My oldest daughter, Aubrey, she's 13. She's the one who typically keeps up with this bathroom. So every few days I have her come in here, clean it, but of course it always needs a mother's touch. I asked her to do the toilet, but her idea of the toilet is like barely scrubbing the inside and then everything else is like whatever. So I usually have to come in with the disinfectant wipes and wipe around the bottom of the toilet because hello, I have boys. And I'm sure if you have a boy, you know what I'm talking about. The toilet is always disgusting.
The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure out how I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your heart. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. I've tried sometimes, but you're making me nervous. No, I've realized that I can't live without you. All my friends
Thankfully, I did steam the glass in the shower not too long ago, so it really didn't need to be done again. I just had to do all of the regular maintenance things. But if you guys also have glass showers, definitely try your steamer on them. It is so much easier to clean using the steamer. I definitely appreciate you guys leaving me the comment and telling me to give it a try. It has been game changing and it definitely makes shower cleanup a lot faster for me because the kids get gobs of shampoo and conditioner all over that glass. And I don't know why, but it literally just gets so caked on. It's nearly impossible to get off, but the steamer and some spray take it right off. I currently have the Bissell steamer. I absolutely love it. It's so compact, it works great, and the cord is super long. I love the fact that it has such a long cord because you can plug it in and really get to anything in your house.
maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret.
Now it's time to head into the master bedroom. This is an area that is always a mess, you guys. I feel like I cannot keep up with my house. The smaller space has definitely made me feel a lot more anxious and like my house is dirty, especially because we still have bins in here that I want to unpack and figure out what we're gonna do with them. My husband's Pokemon, if you guys been here for a while, you've heard this story, but the bins got destroyed in our move. And so we have to replace them. And we did buy new bins. They're sitting downstairs in our little extra room area where my husband has his gaming stuff set up. But we have the bins downstairs, which are huge. So they're taking up a bunch of space downstairs. And then over here to the left, I have all those bins plus a box that still needs to be unboxed. I told my husband to do it. It obviously still hasn't been done. So I'm like, okay, I probably need to do this for him. He really wants to transfer all his Pokemon stuff into the bins because it's bubble wrapped. It's all collectibles. So I'm going to let him do that. But that box, I'm like, I just need to throw it away. Obviously, whatever is in that box, we're not using it, so we just need to throw it away. Like, I swear I've done so much decluttering, but it's like, it's never ending. Every time I turn around, I'm like, oh, here's something else. Here's something else. This house is bursting at the seams. I still need to tackle my closet, if you guys saw in the back. It is such a mess in there, and we plan on putting all of those big Pokemon bins inside of our closet because we literally have nowhere else to put it. And I'm just like, how are we gonna fit it in there? Our closet is already bursting at the seams. So I really do need to figure out an organization system for all of our shoes in there to free up some space. And I don't know. I gotta figure out where we're gonna put everything. I'm just so ready to have a bigger space, to be honest. You know, it sounds awful, but you know, downsizing, it just really has been hard for us. We're like, man, it's so tight. We have so many things and a lot of the stuff we use, so we don't want to get rid of it. And it's a struggle. I'm like, I don't want to just sell and get rid of everything just because we don't have space for it if we use it, but also it's giving me so much anxiety having all of these things. So to be quite honest, I cannot wait until February when we can move out of this rental. And I'm praying, I'm crossing my fingers. I'm just hoping we'll be able to afford a house in this area, because I am beyond ready to have my own house again and to buy a bigger house so we can fit all of our things inside of it.
Surprised you never had the guts to figure out how I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your hand. Coming to get you.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but every single time I sprayed the bleach into the toilet in this bathroom and in the kids' bathroom, Yoda comes and he stands right there and he starts sniffing it. For whatever reason, he loves the smell of bleach. Same thing whenever I bleach his blankets, because he has a white blanket and so does Stella inside of their crate. And every time I bleach them, he gets so excited. He comes and like lays right on his blanket. I'm like, that is so funny. He loves the smell of bleach too. So it's not just me. My dog loves the smell too. I just thought it was so funny.
Coming to get you. Coming to get you.
In case you guys are wondering about my overalls, which I am completely obsessed with, these are off a TikTok shop. And if you're not following me on TikTok, you need to be. My handle is Ashley Forbes and then just the number 4. I upload tons of videos over there, and I got these overalls off a TikTok shop, and they're just the cutest things ever. They're so comfortable. I could literally wear these 24/7. And I'm all about comfort. You guys know I'm either in my leggings or I'm in my sweats, but this is actually something I could wear all day long in the house, feel comfortable and cute. So definitely loving this.
The only reason I keep sneaking out at night, keep wishing you would kiss me under city lights. I know you feel it every time I look at you. How I feel about you.
I really needed to give my bathtub a good scrubbing. I've already mentioned this in my last video, but this tub has some weird stains on it. It doesn't matter how hard I try, I cannot get them out. I think it's just a really old tub. So I'm going in with my electric scrub brush. This thing is life-changing, especially for this bathtub, because it's so hard to get in here and clean it. It has like a step up to get in here. So bending over and trying to clean this thing is nearly impossible. So this thing is saving my back. It's so worth the money. If you guys don't have one, you really need to get your hands on one. It's awesome, especially for cleaning the bottom of showers too. But after I get done scrubbing it with the electric scrub brush, I still had some areas that were like red in the corners. I don't know what it is. So I did have to go in a second time and use bleach to help get all those red stains off. But thankfully the bleach took it right off. I'm not sure. I wouldn't think it's rust, but maybe it could be rust from like the pipes in the walls, the old water. I have no idea, but the corners of our shower turn red. If you guys know why, let me know down in the comments.
Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your hand. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you.
Leave me a comment down below. What is your favorite current cleaner? What are you obsessed with right now? I'm trying to find just some new stuff to use to try out. So if you have any suggestions, let me know.
I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure.
I love this handheld little shower sprayer. Not that we use it when we take a shower, but it's awesome for whenever I clean the bathtub to rinse it out, or like whenever I shave my legs and you need to rinse the hair down. It just makes it so much easier. So if we ever custom build a house, that is definitely something that I would want to add into my shower.
Covered, was gonna patch up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh na na na. Always knew that you were stubborn, but didn't know it'd be so hard to figure out who you really are. I guess our dreams fell asleep.
I hope you guys are having a great Memorial Day weekend. Let me know if you have any plans, what you're doing this weekend. I think we're gonna be heading up to the beach. The weather is supposed to be beautiful. I went to the beach with just Ethan during the school week, and my other kids were so upset that I had went up there without them. So I think we're gonna plan a fun family beach day this weekend. Should be a lot of fun. I'd love to know what you guys are doing.
Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah.
Don't you love when you get done cleaning an area and then you realize, oops, I forgot to do something. I almost forgot to wipe down my mirror, which it did need to be wiped down because there were a lot of water spots on here. So quickly wipe that down, and then before we head downstairs, I want to change out my wax melt. This makes the entire upstairs and downstairs entryway smell so good because I guess the scent just kind of like flows right down the stairs, and I love it. So anytime people are coming over, I will come and change out this Scentsy. That way it smells really good when they first walk through the door. But now it's time to tackle my disgusting back door. This thing gets so dirty so quickly. So I'm gonna be using my Bissell steamer. I love this thing. I'm gonna go in, spray all this black gunk really good. It helps break it up. I have tried just spray and wiping it, but it takes a lot of paper towels. So this made it a little bit easier to get up, and I didn't use as many paper towels.
This time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no, it's no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no, it's no more. We don't know, no, it's no more. We don't know, no, it's no more. We don't know, no, it's no more, no, no. We don't know, no, it's no more. We don't know, no, it's no more. We don't know, no, it's no more, no, no. Yeah. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down.
Unfortunately, it was raining outside, so I didn't get to do the other side of the door because when you open the door, the bottom part is also dirty, but I was like, the weather's kind of gross outside. I'll have to tackle that another day.
To stay afloat, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. And I thought it's time.
I decided to go in with my yellow Windex because this does a great job at keeping stainless steel super shiny. So I'm just going in, disinfecting and wiping it down really well so it looks nice and shiny and clean.
This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. No, no, it's no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. No, I thought I should let you know.
It's a new day, but another load of laundry. I swear I do so much laundry even though I'm always behind. So we're gonna get some laundry folded. I had to switch over my rug. The kids were running around and playing the night before and they got dog poop all over the back rug. So I had to wash that thing.
No more, we don't know. No worse, no more, we don't know. No worse, no more, no, no. We don't know. No worse, no more, we don't know. No worse, no more, we don't know. No worse, no more, no, no. Yeah. I really wanted to get it right. Trying to find some balance in my life, but I never really put up a fight.
My husband had made me a bet that I cannot get to 20,000 followers on Instagram or TikTok within 30 days. And if I did, he would do the laundry for an entire month. So if you guys don't follow me on TikTok or Instagram yet, make sure you go over there, give me a follow. I am determined to hit 20,000 followers on one or the other app by June 23rd, I believe it is, when I have to hit it. So help me get to that goal so I can make him do the laundry for an entire month.
And now I'm losing sleep. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. Slow it down, dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the
Quickly gonna put away all the laundry that I folded, and then we are gonna be tackling this kitchen. As you can see, it is a hot mess. I was not able to do the dishes the night before. Our dishwasher was starting to act up a little bit. I didn't know what was going on with it, but we are gonna be trying to repair that here in just a little bit. You'll see what I'm talking about. But I first need to clear away my catch-all area. I swear this thing is always so full of clutter.
those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the while. You will make it in time. I never left a stone unturned.
I needed to also unbox my Magic Mind. I still get this stuff in. I love these morning health shots. If you guys haven't tried them out, definitely recommend. No, this is not paid for, but I really do love their product and feel a huge difference whenever I take their health shots. They give you energy and are packed with so many amazing ingredients.
Find some love in this crazy world. I feel like I was never heard. All I wanted was to be loved. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right?
Anyone else's kids obsessed with slime? That's a slime kit I'm picking up right now. My kids are obsessed. This is something that both Adrian and Austin have. They're like the hugest slime kit ever. It comes with little beads and stuff to change the colors. The kids love playing with it, but Ethan is awful about getting it into his clothes. Half the time I'm like, I'm just gonna throw this away because majority of his clothes have slime stains on them now. I'm like, how do you manage to get so much slime on your clothes? Thankfully, if you wash it a couple times, it does come out majority of the time, but it's still so frustrating.
But I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. You will find a way. Slow it down. Dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride. 'Cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the while. You will make it in time. You'll make it in time.
I'm oftentimes having to rewash a lot of things that go into this dishwasher. It's definitely not my favorite dishwasher. I'm not sure what the brand of it is, but whatever it is, I definitely wouldn't recommend it because my dishes hardly fit in here and it does not wash very well.
You'll make it in time. You'll make it in time. What makes it worth the while?
So, I don't know what's going on with our dishwasher, but it's getting stuck. Like, you literally have to put all your body weight to open it up. It's so hard. I'm thinking it needs to be greased. So, I got my WD-40. I'm gonna squirt it, and I'm gonna cross my fingers that this fixes it because I do not want to have to contact our property manager. So, let's see if this works.
He didn't do anything wrong. It's all been misunderstanding, and then we're breaking into his safe.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight. This time we're not safe and sound, not safe and sound.
Looks like something on the top of the dishwasher is like dropping down and then it's like pushing it back up. I don't know. I'm gonna let my husband look at it. The WD-40 did not really do anything, so it's definitely not a greasing problem. I think something is like shifting up at the top and making it get stuck. I'm happy to report back that the dishwasher is fixed. It now opens and closes super easily. Hallelujah. I don't know what that little flap thing was, but after I loaded the dishwasher, ran it again, when we opened it, it all of a sudden wasn't stuck anymore. So I'm not sure if it was the greasing or maybe something just came loose and then once I ran it again, it like pushed it back into place. I have no idea, but either way, it's working properly again. And so I'm very thankful because I did not want to have to contact our property manager. I can't remember if I told you guys this, but we randomly had the front glass door shatter on us. My husband was doing lawn work. He got done weed eating and then he was blowing the like sidewalk and the patio. He was blowing it. He wasn't even near the front door. All of a sudden, our front door shattered into a bajillion pieces. It sounded so loud. I like ran outside. I opened the door and I was like, holy crap, what just happened? My husband's like, I have no idea. Like, we're thinking possibly a little pebble whenever he was weed eating hit it and it just took like 30 minutes for it to all of a sudden shatter. We have no idea, but we ended up reporting it to our property manager thinking that our insurance that we have, we pay for homeowners insurance or renters insurance through our rental property. So we were like, oh, for sure it should be covered, or like maybe there's like a deductible or whatever. So we report it, they come replace it. They don't tell us anything. We're thinking like, oh, okay, it's covered. They send us a bill for $650. I was like, what? Like, why didn't you tell us this? If we knew you were gonna bill us, we would have replaced the door ourselves. We could have got a brand new door for $300. But instead, now we're paying double the cost. I was so infuriated, you guys. I could not believe they did that, and they had the audacity to not even tell us. Like, they're just gonna send us a bill. So after that experience, I'm like, for one, I'm not reporting anything unless it's like dire. And for two, this is why I don't want to rent anymore. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, you should be able to be open and like tell me what's going on. Like, oh, hey, by the way, if we do this, it's going to cost you more, or you can replace it yourself. Like, I just don't understand why they couldn't have been transparent with us. It makes me so mad. And it's just one more reason why I am so ready to have our own house again. But all that to say, I did not want to report the dishwasher because I did not want another incident like that to happen.
What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. Sometimes when I'm reasoning about
I love my Dawn Power Wash so much. Definitely my favorite to clean the sink out with because it gets so bubbly and it cleans so good, especially any stuck on grime. This stuff will take it right off. Definitely recommend for hard stuck on grime on your dishes and for cleaning your sink because it does a great job, leaves it shiny and smells good.
you got me, it's so effortless. Back to back we would carry on and we do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, but this time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good?
Now it's time to tackle my microwave. It looked so disgusting in here. My kids had warmed up pizza the night before and somehow managed to get cheese all over the microwave. So we're going to pull this out. I'm going to spray it with my Dawn Power Wash to help get the cheese off of it and wipe this microwave down.
What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah.
Y'all know cheese is the worst to try to get off when it is hardened and stuck onto a dish. But I'm telling y'all, the Dawn Power Wash takes it right off. This is like a little magic eraser in a bottle. It just takes everything off. The stainless steel is looking nice and shiny and clean thanks to my yellow Windex, but of course, like always, I finished cleaning the kitchen and then I realized, crap, I forgot what I wanted to do. Whenever I picked up the toaster earlier, I realized that the drawer was full of crumbs, so I really wanted to pull everything out, vacuum out this drawer. So before I can call it done in the kitchen, I need to clean this drawer out.
All these years, you've been mine. It wasn't easy, but we worked it out. All those tears, ups and downs, I swear it's been the best ride of my life. Look at where we are now, baby. Only blue skies ahead.
Now it's time to head over to my dining room area and my husband's game room area. This is the one space in my house that gives me the most anxiety. I mean, just look at this area. It's just so full of stuff. We have stuff everywhere. It really stresses me out. And of course, my table was full of clutter, so that was not helping. So we're gonna get this cleared away. We're gonna wipe down the table, and then I'm finally gonna move my husband's old gaming chair into the garage, as well as this little brown stand. I've been trying to sell the brown stand basically since we moved here. I have not had any luck. I think I dropped it down to like $40, and that is a really nice stand. We got it from Rooms To Go, and I'm just mind blown that no one has wanted to buy it yet. But as of right now, I'm just gonna stick it in the garage, and my husband's been using my new recliner as his gaming chair. So we're gonna put his old gaming chair in the garage as well, just to kind of free up some space in here so I don't feel so anxious staring at all this clutter.
And it wasn't all bad, baby. Look at where we.
But we are coming to the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to join my YouTube family. I do upload new cleaning motivation every single Sunday and sometimes throw in bonus videos, and I would love to have you here. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye. Welcome back, all my amazing YouTube friends. Today's video is going to be an extremely motivating one. I woke up this day thinking I was going to be doing just your average messy house clean with me. Little did I know I was going to get the motivation to start decluttering and decluttering a lot. So I hope you guys are ready for it. If you have an area that needs to be decluttered and organized, go ahead, put me on, clean along with me, or just sit back, relax, get some motivation for later in your day. But you guys, this is gonna be a super good one. I am so proud of myself. I tackled our closet in our bedroom, which I have been putting off forever. I also finally put away the big bins that have been sitting in my room, the 2 boxes that needed to be unpacked. You guys know we moved here 4 months ago and we still had boxes that needed to be unpacked. But we are going to be tackling that today, and I am so excited to share that with you. But before we get into that, we are cleaning my bedroom and my bathroom. It just needed to be wiped down. I needed to pick up all of our laundry off of the floor. I have been so far behind on laundry, it's ridiculous. So I'm going to gather everything into the basket because I am going to be bringing that downstairs so I can do some laundry later in my day.
Baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in what.
Anyone else's trash can look like this? I swear every single bathroom, our trash looks like this. I'm like, how do we accumulate so much trash before we take it out? I have no idea. This is actually my 8-year-old son, Austin's chore, but I am always having to remind him because you know children, they don't take the initiative. They have to be told when to do it and how to do it. So I just went ahead, took out the trash for him because it was getting beyond full.
Into all my demons lately, you know, might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier for you. I do it all night. You're my only lifeline.
I have really been loving this little toilet paper stand. I picked it up from Target. It comes in handy because I was so tired of reaching behind to grab the toilet paper. This house is so strange. It has a bidet, but it doesn't have a toilet paper holder.
Sing for me, darling, it's been quiet for a day now. Can't bear the silence inside my own head. I keep on hoping somehow we can make this all right.
Now it's time to head into our bedroom, which really needed some attention. Like I said, we are going to be moving those big bins right here, all the clutter. That has been driving me insane forever, especially because whenever I'm sitting at my desk, I do a lot of filming here, especially for my vlogging channel, and I do my meetings at my computer, and every time I'm in a meeting, all you see is this clutter behind me, and I'm so embarrassed every single time. So I am beyond thrilled that I finally tackled the mess right here. Also, if you guys have never tried the pillowcase trick for cleaning your fan, hands down, best idea ever. Whoever came up with this idea, they're a genius because it saves you from dropping dust all over the floor, all over your bed, especially because in the bedrooms, typically the fan is right over the bed and then you get dust everywhere. So this is amazing. While you pull back, you just want to hold on to everything, and then I kind of just give it a little shake so it falls into the pillowcase, and I have not dropped a single bit of dust on the bed since I started doing this.
Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved.
So we have our George Strait and Chris Stapleton concert, and I went to Target over the weekend, got this cute top I was thinking I could wear with some shorts and some cowgirl boots, or this dress, which is so adorable, also with some cowgirl boots. So I'm really excited to dress up and have a weekend, just me and my husband. When y'all are watching it, it'll be the day after the concert, but I am so excited to go. If you guys have never seen Chris Stapleton in concert and you love country music, hands down, he is the best singer me and my husband have seen in person. He sounds exactly the same in person. His voice just like touches your soul. He's amazing. So we are so excited to go, but I'm more excited to have some alone time. I honestly can't remember the last time me and my husband have had an entire weekend to ourselves. I feel like that the last time was when we went to Vegas, which was a year ago. So I'm so excited. I can't wait to just like dress up, go out, have some alone time. I'm not sure what else we plan on doing. The concert is in Charlotte, North Carolina, so it's about a 5.5 hour drive. Since it was pretty far away, we decided we're gonna head up there on Friday. I'm gonna be pulling the kids out of school a little early. That way I can drop them off at my sister's house, and then I have to drop my dogs off at the dog watchers. And then we're probably gonna head out hopefully by 2 o'clock. That way we don't get there super late. That's our plan. I'm super excited. I can't wait to share with you guys how it goes. I am gonna vlog a lot of it for Instagram, TikTok, and my vlogging channel. So make sure you guys are following me on those channels as well.
Talk to me, baby. I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the.
It was definitely time for me to mop in here. I haven't done it in quite some time, and you guys know the story. The floors up here get so slippery, especially when they are dirty with the dust and the dirt. It's slippery. Both me and my husband about fall and bust our butt every time we get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. So it's time to mop the floors, get them fresh and clean so we don't slip and fall.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now.
Here is my dreaded closet, the area I have been putting off for 4 months. I just didn't even know where to start in here. As you can see, we have tons of shoes just piled up everywhere, books, clothes. Both me and my husband have went through our clothes and decluttered a lot. So I don't know if there's really much more clothes that we want to get rid of at this time. So I really just had to make this space work. My husband does have a lot of big Lego sets, and they were just up in the closet, and I was like, you know what? They really don't need to be up here. I was going to try to fit them down here. This is his gaming area, another area that causes stress when I look at it because, I mean, look at the clutter. But I was going to attempt to fit them inside of here, and then you'll see what happens. But I end up, when I came down here and tried to store these down here, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna declutter this area as well. So just one more thing that I checked off of my list of things that I had been putting off.
I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out. So try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City
So this bin is all busted up from the movers. So I was like, you know what? I might as well just move it into a better bin. I pulled this out of the shed. Hopefully I can fit all of this into here and then move this into the garage to clear up this space, because this space really stresses me out.
No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my
No, it doesn't fit. I'm just gonna put these in the garage. They're in a box.
in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, nothing.
This bin is really like some miscellaneous electronics, so I just went ahead, downsized it into a more appropriate bin. Obviously, this still has a lot of room in here, and I might take some of the bins that I have in my downstairs closet that have all of our extra cords. I might just put those inside of that bin too to free up some space in the closet, but I'll do that another time. My main focus was getting this stand cleared away. We had so much junk on top of it, and this little deer in my basket full of ducks actually came from my father-in-law. You guys know he recently passed away, and we ended up grabbing just a few things from his home just to remember him and keep close by. So my husband picked out these little ducks. He said they were always in the house ever since he was a little boy. So we grabbed those, that little deer, and we also have his rocking chairs. We put those on our front porch. So those items are really special to us, and I'm just glad that we have those to hold on to for the future. But as you can see, wiping down the gun safe, we also had our air filters sitting on top of it that I had meaning to change for, you know, a couple weeks. So I'm gonna go ahead and change out the air filters while I'm at it.
Look at the beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive.
Who else is a distracted cleaner? I always get sidetracked. Every time I'm cleaning, I'll walk into a room to either pick something up or put away something, and then I'll notice something else and start cleaning and then be like, oh wait, what was I doing? That's definitely me, and that's what happened whenever I got started in the closet. I started with the Legos off of the shelf, and then I got distracted and started cleaning downstairs. But I am not complaining, because that was definitely an area that I had wanted to clean for a long time. But we are finally done with downstairs, and we're heading back upstairs to start tackling my closet. We do have a box hiding underneath my husband's clothes, so I needed to pull that out, go through that one, as well as the box that's sitting in our bedroom.
Oh, baby, baby, good at thinking out loud, but not too good at keeping promises. No. Oh, did you fool yourself enough to be proud? Oh, baby, baby, good at thinking. Even though your mama told you be the best that you can, she never warned you for the monsters dancing in your head, the devil on your shoulder strung you up on a thread. But I don't need to tell you, hey, don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the salt. Don't you look at me like that, walking out the door like that.
My best advice for decluttering, especially when you're trying to save money and do it on a budget, is reuse things that you have around your house. So these little wooden looking cubbies, those are actually from my boys' bedroom. I bought those years ago, and I've just been holding on to them. I'm big on getting rid of things, and I do a lot of decluttering, but when it comes to bins and storage items, I really try to hold on to all of them because you just never know when you could use them, when it will fit your space again. So I highly recommend, if you hold on to anything, hold on to your storage containers because they usually come in handy another time. So I pulled those out of my boys' bedroom and I end up using them to store not only the books at the top of the closet, but I'm also going to use those to store our shoes. My shoes have been an ongoing issue. I just don't know what I want to do. I've looked at shoe racks and I was thinking about buying them, but I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to have room in here because the whole plan, like this entire time, is to downsize my husband's Pokemon, which are those clear bins in my bedroom. We wanted to downsize those, put them into new bins because those got destroyed, and then move them into our closet because it's the only space where we could really store something so big out of sight. So I was like, if we're gonna put all those containers in our closet, there's no way I'm gonna be able to fit a shoe rack. Like, it's just not gonna fit. So those little bins ended up coming in handy and worked out perfectly for my shoes and also for all the little extra bags and luggages that I had. I just tried to cram them all inside of each other. So if you guys have a lot of extra purses or any sort of bags, I recommend storing them inside of your luggage. It really comes in handy, as well as if you have like bigger luggage, put your smaller luggage inside of it. It'll really help save some space, especially if you have to store it in your closet like us.
Now toss the salt. Oh, baby, baby, I don't know what to say. Every beginning's gonna end up the same. Spare me your thoughts and get out of my way. Baby, 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 baby.
I was planning on waiting until the end to vacuum, but y'all, it was so dusty and nasty in here. I had so much dust and hair on my black pants. I was like, there's no way. I have to vacuum as I go because everything that I pulled out had some sort of dog hair or human hair all over it.
Be the best that you can. She never warned you for the monsters dancing in your head. The devil on your shoulder strung you up on a thread. But I don't need to tell you. Hey, don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the salt. Don't you look at me like that, walking out the door like that. You're not feeling sorry.
My husband is definitely a hat collector. He has every single hat under the sun that you can think of and in almost every single color. But he did get rid of a lot whenever we moved. I mean, when I tell you he got rid of a lot, he probably got rid of, I'd say, a minimum of 100 hats. And we still have so many. I'm like, why do you need so many hats? I don't know. He drives me crazy. But I do have this cool little organizer for hats that you hook onto a hanger and you hang in your closet. I love it. I think it works great. The only downside to the hat organizer that we have is that it does take up quite some space in your closet whenever you hang it up. So just something to keep in mind if you decide to get a hat organizer like mine. I love it. It works great, but it does take up room in your closet.
Now toss the salt. It's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on. It's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on. It's a devil on your shoulder. Oh, devil on. It's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on. It's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on. It's a devil on your shoulder. Shoulder. Hey, don't you look at me like that. Hey, like you're feeling sorry. Don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry, 'cause you're not feeling sorry. Hey, hey, don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the salt. Don't you look at me.
I tried to organize the shoes into the bins as best as I could. So I put like all of my high heels, dress up shoes inside of one. And then I kind of put like my winter shoes inside of another, my bigger boots inside of another. And then the ones on the floor ended up being like a miscellaneous one, just whatever was left over. And then my husband has one bin at the very bottom too. And then I pretty much just left his shoes on the rack because his shoes are so much bigger. So I was like, it's really no point in putting them inside of the little bins because I'm not going to be able to fit that many in there.
I'm feeling sorry, it's your own fault. Now toss the salt. It's a devil on your shoulder. 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 Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low.
I was really contemplating on just moving this entire box downstairs to get rid of because obviously we haven't touched it in 4 months, which means we likely don't use the stuff. But I decided I'm gonna go through it. I'm just gonna see what's in here. It was a lot of stuff from his old work. So one of the things with his position is he would get a lot of free stuff, like a lot of koozies, sweaters, jackets, hats, beanies, I mean, you name it, tumblers. He would get so many things that would have his company name on it, and that's basically what was in this box. So I was just kind of picking through it, seeing what we wanted to hold on to, what we wanted to get rid of, and then there was a lot of winter gear. So I do end up pulling out one more bin to put all of the winter hats and gloves into that and then stick it on the shelf. That way we know exactly where it's at and it's all combined.
Hoping I'll be fine, but I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I can see everything.
This bag was so heavy. He has, I think it's called like weighted hunting corn or something. It looks like corn, but it's weighted and you put it inside of stuff when you want to like help hold it down whenever you go hunting. That is what's inside of that bag. So it was so heavy. I was trying to like move it around, find a good spot for it, make sure it wasn't going to fall off the shelf on someone's head.
Trying to fly 'cause I'm light as a feather. But I get high, I get low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong. Hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again.
So here are some more of the hat organizers. I had 2 of them hanging up already, and then when I went through the box, I found the other 2, so I was like, perfect, because my husband had all those hats sitting on the dresser in our bedroom, as well as all over that shelf, so I went ahead and hung up as many of the hats as I could.
I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been.
Oh my gosh, you guys, look how much better it is in here. It's amazing, but it's not completely finished because like I said, I still needed to go through those Pokemon bins, move them into here. So that's gonna be the next thing that I start going through. But first, I need to clean up the mess that's outside of the closet. Whenever I was going through our things, there were some items that I needed to move out of the closet that didn't need to stay in here. So that's everything that's piled up. I'm gonna go ahead, move all that into its correct spot.
In trances, going all to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive, get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love, you like when you feel like calling at midnight. You got the best of me.
I just love how you like get one area looking nice and clean and then you turn around and you're like, crap, I made a mess over here now. I swear, every time I'm cleaning, it's always like that. I like pile stuff up in the hallway or in the room next to it, and then I'm like, crap, now I have to go clean this. So as you can see in the hallway, I have all the laundry piled up, the boxes that I need to throw away. I'm just throwing it all in there. We're gonna tackle that after I finish my bedroom. So that box that was sitting on top of the bins was actually full of all of my husband's Pokemon binders. So that made it really easy. I knew all I needed to do was put that into a bin. So I'm gonna try to transfer everything into our new blue bins. And thankfully, whenever I was going through everything, I realized some of these bins were okay. Some of them, the lid was broken, and then others, the actual bin was broken. So I was able to salvage, I believe, 2 of them. I just had to swap around like the bins and the lids.
I've been hopeful, baby. I was hoping maybe that you cross my path. I've been sinking lately, and it's hard to move. Think I'm stuck on you. We're in trances, going all to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. I wonder, would you love me better if I go? I'm not home. I wonder, can we trust the stars above to let us?
I really was trying to wait for my husband to do this because I was so scared to mess anything up. You guys know these are all collectibles, and my husband has spent an insane amount of money on this stuff, you guys. It's insane how much money he has spent on Pokemon, but I know they're collectibles and they're supposed to be worth a lot more later. He's actually been thinking about selling some of them just because we have so many, and it really wasn't a big deal in our last house, but the houses here in Virginia are a lot smaller, and I just don't know how we're gonna store all of this stuff. We don't want to pay for a storage unit again. We had a storage unit back in Texas, and it's just a lot of money. And when you really sit back and think like how much money you spend every single year just to store your stuff, by the time you pay for years and years of storage, you're like, I could have rebought everything in the storage unit. So we just can't bring ourselves to have a storage unit again. So honestly, I really hope he starts selling some of this stuff because trying to store it in the house is difficult. But I was extra careful with moving everything around. I tried to reuse the bubble wrap. That way I kept everything in hopefully good condition. Some of the stuff that was at the top of the bins did get ruined. Like one of the items were like popped open because the movers were just so rough with everything. But overall, I was really happy with how everything looked. It wasn't as bad as we really thought it was going to be after the whole ordeal that we had with those awful movers.
You only get this life, no guarantees and stars align. Follow your passion trail and try to keep an open mind. Hiding it by myself, no guarantees you'll find me. Said if it's faith you'll find me, leaving the past behind. We're in trances, going all to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty
When I tell y'all this stuff is heavy, it is heavy. It's like, holy cow, that is a lot of cards to make it that heavy. But I ended up rearranging my husband's clothes, shoving them all to one side so I could fit the 2 bins on top of each other. I feel like it fits pretty well. I might have my husband see if there's anything else he could possibly get rid of just so his clothes aren't so crammed together.
I'm not home. I wanna know, can we trust the stars above to let us know how to go? Whoa. I really wanted to get it right, trying to find some balance in my life, but I never really put up a fight, didn't follow my dreams.
This bin right here was by far the heaviest one. So all of these little white boxes are entirely full of Pokemon. So they're like just the random Pokemon he's already opened up, and he like went through them and took out the really good ones, and those are just the extras. Yeah, this entire Tupperware is full of Pokemon cards, and it is heavy. So no wonder that bin that it was in got all busted up at the bottom. It was all cracked and destroyed. So I just moved it into the bin that wasn't broken. And then I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna store it in the corner of the room. I honestly just thought there was no way all 4 of these were gonna fit in our closet. So I stuck it over here, but whenever my husband got home, he was like, no, let's just try to fit it in the closet. So I let him do the heavy lifting because y'all, it was already hard enough for me to get this bin up on top of the other one. So I was like, you can rearrange them because they are too heavy. So he ended up moving them into the closet on my side of the closet. So we put one on my side and then one more on his side. And I was shocked. It actually fit in the closet. So now we have no bins in our bedroom. I'll have to show you guys in our next video what it looks like. But we moved the bins to the closet, and I put my little wicker baskets right here in this little space, and it looks so much better in our bedroom. It looks so big and open. I love it.
What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. Slow it down, dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the while. You will make it in time. I never left a stone.
Now that my room is beautiful and decluttered, it is time to finish what I started and clean up the hallway that is now full of all the trash and clutter. I also have the air mattress and bedding sitting on the floor because over the weekend we had the cousins stay the night, and so I blew up the air mattress and had them, had them sleep on it. So I needed to put that away. We deflated it. We just had it sitting there. But as soon as I got done cleaning up this mess and finishing all of this up, I ended up taking all of that trash to the dump because we had just cleared out our garage again for like the 15th time since we moved here. We just went and took everything to the dump, and I was like, you know what? I'm not about to stick all these bins and all this trash into the garage and pile it up again. So I thankfully had enough time to run to the dump and drop it off before the kids got out of school. So y'all, I felt so productive this day. I just love the fact that I can just drive right up the road, go to the dump, drop off stuff for free. It's amazing. So I'm definitely taking full advantage of it and trying to keep the clutter from piling up in our house.
Trying to find some love in this crazy world. I felt like I was never heard. All I wanted was to be loved. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get
The struggle is real with picking up an air mattress. If you guys have picked one up, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. It's such a pain, but let me tell you, buying the air mattresses that have the built-in pumps Hands down, best investment. If you guys are gonna buy an air mattress, buy one with the built-in pump because it will deflate the mattress for you and go completely flat, which makes your life so much easier. I promise you, it's worth the extra money because now when I pick it up, it's so easy. You don't have to keep like mashing it and trying to get the air out of it. It's game changing, just trust me. But we are now coming to the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it motivated you guys to tackle an area in your house. If it did, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, I'd love for you to hit the subscribe button, join my YouTube family. I do upload cleaning motivation every single week and I would love to have you here. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing tons of cleaning and tons of laundry. As y'all know, we went to a concert over the weekend. We went and saw Chris Stapleton and George Strait, and oh my gosh, they were amazing. George Strait still sounds the exact same. Like, me and my husband were like, is he gonna still sound as good? We know he's getting up there in age. He was phenomenal, so was Chris Stapleton. We also went to an amusement park all day long before the concert, so needless to say, me and my husband are a little tired after getting back, and we had a 5.5-hour drive. Got back last night, probably around 5 o'clock. We went and got the dogs from doggy daycare. We went and got our kids from my family, and then we headed home, and I was pooped, so I went to bed pretty early last night. And today is the day I gotta get my house in order. We have to unpack. I have tons of laundry to do. I was behind on laundry before we left. So we're gonna tackle lots of laundry in today's video. I didn't do the dishes before we left. Like, I was scrambling to like get out the door, get everything done whenever we were leaving. So lots of catching up to do, but I wanted to update you guys on the concert and how it went. So we're gonna start off in the kitchen. I definitely have a lot of old food in the fridge. So we're gonna go ahead, pull everything out and wipe it down really good. I am gonna have to grocery shop sometime soon. So I wanna make sure the fridge is nice and clean and no old food in there, but before I get more food to stick in there. So we're gonna start off in the kitchen and then we're gonna tackle some laundry and see what else we get into. But if this is your first time watching, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. I am a stay-at-home mom to 4. I have 2 girls and 2 boys, and I upload cleaning motivation every single week. So if you enjoy content like that, I would love for you to subscribe, join my YouTube family, but let's go ahead and jump right into it.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about...
Does anyone else hate whenever they wake up to a messy kitchen? I really do despise it, even though whenever I leave it a mess, it's typically because the day before I just didn't have the energy to tackle it, and that is okay. But I really do hate myself in the morning. I'm like, man, I really should have did that. I should have took the extra 30 minutes, but some days we just don't have it in us. So I am getting it done today. We're gonna start off by unloading one of the dishwashers so I could load up the stuff that was in the sink and get that going because my kids typically do the dishes for me. So I'm just gonna undo one of them and leave the other for the kids later.
Got lost and we parted. Back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry. Everything's the same. We'll try tonight. This time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you?
After we got back from the concert, both me and my husband agreed that we were gonna set some goals for the summertime. We really wanted to shed a few pounds, get fit, just start feeling healthier, not necessarily just because of weight, but just the way that we feel when we wake up in the morning. We're just not feeling our best self. So we decided to do the Arbonne 30 Days to Healthy Living. We just started it. We started it on Monday after we got back because we were just like, okay, that's going to be our fresh start. We're going to have a fun weekend getaway, and then when we get back, we're going to get busy and we're going to get on it. So that was part of the reason why I really wanted to clean out the fridge. I wanted to get all the junk out of there, all the leftovers, make room for our healthy meals and our healthy food. So I will be sharing a grocery haul at the very end of this video, and you guys can see what I picked up. And so far, we have both been loving this program. It's been working out really good for us. My husband is already down 4 pounds. Men are so lucky. Like, I'm sure every woman listening, you're like, yes, men are so lucky. They lose weight so easily. And I'm over here like struggling to keep the 1 pound that I lose off. Like, it's so frustrating, but I'm really happy for him, and I'm excited to see what happens over the 30 days. I'm down 1 pound so far, and I'm really excited, but you know, of course, I woke up the next day and I was up a little bit, but of course there's fluctuations. But I am excited to see just how we're gonna feel after this, because the program not only helps you lose weight, but it also resets your gut health. It gets rid of inflammation. And so I just feel like after we get done with this, we're just going to feel so much better. Our skin is going to look good. Our guts are going to be nice and healthy. Digestion's going to be moving. So I'm really pumped about it. I will definitely keep you guys posted on how it's going, what my results are, and all that fun stuff. If you want to see more info on it, check out my vlogging channel, because I will be sharing more over there.
For me, yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me, yeah. Sometimes when I'm reasoning about us, I know you got me, it's so effortless. Back to back we would carry on, and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break.
In case you guys are wondering what I'm watching over there, I had my phone propped up, and of course I was watching YouTube. I love YouTube. If I sit down and watch anything, it's typically on YouTube or the show that me and my husband watch together on Netflix. That's really all I enjoy watching, and I'm actually watching one of the girls that I've been following for years, like probably 10 years now. I've been following this girl, and she just recently posted an update. She unfortunately lost her baby full term, which is so heartbreaking, and she was off of YouTube for almost 2 years. So she just uploaded her first video, and I was dying to watch it and just, you know, see how she's doing. I'm happy to report that she is pregnant with a son, and everything is looking healthy. Everything's going good, but I was like just so heartbroken for her. It really is like you have a friend, like a virtual friend. I'm sure you guys feel that way when you watch me. Like, you really do feel so connected to the people that you've been watching for so long. And if you guys are interested, her name is Jen Heward. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but her original name was Honey Buns Fit. That's how I found her. And I love her. She has the best personality. She has such a uplifting, positive way to look at life. And it was just heartbreaking to see her go through that. But it really is so awesome to be able to connect with people on the internet all around the world. It's so amazing. And, you know, watching her was a lot of the reason why I started my own channel. If you guys have been here for a really long time, then you know I originally started off as a fitness channel, and then slowly over time I switched to cleaning. It was just kind of crazy how it worked out, but she was one of the people who originally got me into wanting to do YouTube, and it's just awesome that she still uploads.
We'll try tonight. This time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you?
The clutter on this counter builds up so fast. I feel like I have to declutter it every other day. It's so crazy. But gonna get this cleared away, and then I'll finally be ready to start tackling the refrigerator. As you can see, the rest of my house is also a mess. I feel like I cannot catch up this week. I really have been on the struggle bus this week with trying to maintain the house and cook all the food and all the things. This is what the fridge is currently looking like. Lots of leftovers, so let's get this cleaned up. I'm going ahead and just pulling everything out. That way I can see exactly what's in here, go through it all, make sure nothing is expired. And plus, every single shelf just really needed to be wiped down. It was just that time. So it's just easier to take everything out before wiping it down. And typically I do this, I'd say maybe once every month or so. Sometimes it's a little longer depending on if the fridge stays clean. Sometimes it's sooner depending if the kids spill stuff everywhere.
What if you're not good for me? What if I'm not good for you? What if you're not good for me? What if I'm not good for you? What if you're not good for me? What if I'm not good for you? What if you're not good?
It's crazy when you pull everything out to see how much fits in your refrigerator. You're like, holy cow, that's a lot of stuff.
You're gone now, but you're coming back. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart, I hope I'll be your end destination.
So I want to check in with y'all, see how you are doing, how you've been feeling, what's been going on in your life. Leave me some comments down below. I love chatting with you guys. So for us, the big thing coming up is that next week is the last week of school for my kids. They are beyond excited. I mean, they have been waiting for forever. It feels like to them, of course, for the last day of school. And I think it feels longer because typically in Texas, they get out of school like mid-May. So everyone in Texas is already out of school and my kids are like, oh my gosh, we still have this many weeks of school. So I think it's just felt like a lot longer of a year for them, obviously, because they have been in school a bit longer than usual. So they are anxious and ready. They just finished doing all of their SOLs. So they got their end of year testing done. So they are in the home stretch of school and we are so excited. I cannot wait for summer break. As much as I know it's going to be hectic and crazy for me because, you know, having all the kids home, it's honestly my favorite time of the year. I love having all the kids home for summer and just being able to hang out with them and do all the fun things and not have to worry about schedules and the routine and all of that. So I am so excited. I can't wait to start going to the beach more often. And I did want to let you guys know that I will likely have a bit shorter videos, depending on, of course, what's going on during the week. But I just can't envision me spending like 2 to 3 days filming cleaning content whenever it's summertime. And now we have the family around. So I'm like, holy cow, how am I going to juggle all of the fun things that we're likely going to be doing with all of the family and cousins and keep up with my cleaning content? So just a little heads up, my videos might be a little bit shorter over summer. I anticipate at least like 25-minute long videos, but let me know down below, what is your preference? Do you care if the videos are a little bit shorter, or do you look for videos that are like 30 to 40 minutes long?
I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down.
Father's Day right around the corner. I'd love to hear, what are you guys doing either for your dad or your spouse or your children's father? What do you have planned? What do you typically do? I always struggle to figure out what to get my husband for Father's Day. I am the worst gift giver. I have mentioned this before. I really struggle with it. I can never think of anything cool to do. So if you guys have any ideas, leave them down in the comments of what do you do or what do you typically do for Father's Day.
You're far away, and yet so close. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you're up in space. You're inside the noise. I can feel you. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart.
Now that all the main shelves are cleaned, it's time to do these little crisper drawers. I definitely had some old produce in here. It was so gross. Some of the things were molded. I was like, yeah, I definitely need to pull everything out and wipe these down.
I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something.
I have a new obsession, a new snack that I have found that's healthy and delicious. It might sound weird, or it might be like, duh, you've never had that before. But with the whole 30-day healthy living, one of the things they recommend us like snacking on is boiled eggs. And I'm not really the biggest fan of a plain boiled egg. Like, it's just kind of bland. But what I've been doing is dipping it in spicy mustard. Oh my gosh, you guys. It reminds me of a deviled egg. It is so good and way less calories than a deviled egg. So if you've never tried a boiled egg with spicy mustard, give it a try. I'm seriously obsessed.
You fall down low. I hope I'll be your destination. You're gone now, but you're coming back. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's an
There is no better feeling than opening up your fridge and seeing it all wiped down and neatly organized. It never lasts for long in our house, but it does feel really good when I get done doing it. However, whenever I got done, I had a sink full of dishes once again, so I had to do some more dishes.
Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation.
I also forgot, you guys haven't seen my new toaster. Oh my goodness, it is the cutest yellow toaster ever. It's like a retro style. I ended up getting it off a TikTok shop. So if you guys follow me on TikTok, you can go see that video. I do have it linked in there. I'm going to see if Amazon has the same one. If it does, I'll try to link it down in the description, but I'm seriously obsessed with it. It is the cutest toaster ever.
I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your destination.
And y'all already know I'm wiping down my appliances with the yellow Windex. The only thing I use on my stainless steel, because it honestly just makes it so shiny and clean. But don't use it on glass because it leaves it super streaky. I don't understand like how this Windex works so good on stainless steel, yet when you use it on glass, it looks awful.
I got this boy on my mind that I can't live without. Oh, his eyes are killing me. And he keeps talking about everything that he likes, and I can't stop listening. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the the time, all the time.
I definitely had so many loads of laundry to get caught up on between the towels and the unpacking from the concert and then the kids' clothes from staying with my sister while we were away. It was quite a lot. So we're going to get it going and then we're going to head back into the kitchen because I did need to go ahead and clean the floors in there.
And my heart's beating fast when it's looking like that. Oh, his smile is killing me. It's the way that it moves and the way that it laughs, so I can't get enough. Think about him all the time. I can get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine, to be mine. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm happy to report that the Orkin people have came out, sprayed for bugs, and ever since then it has pretty much been bug free. I've only seen one roach, and of course it was in the worst area ever that I would want to see one. It was in my cupboard, you guys. I opened it up to go grab pancake mix out of there and it crawled up the cabinet. Once again, I bloody murder screamed. It was so terrifying and disgusting, and thankfully I was able to go grab my bug spray really quick. I sprayed it and killed it. So I know it's not in the house anymore, but talk about a way to wake up. I mean, I swear, it's always in the morning when I see them and they want to give me a heart attack.
I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it starts, when it starts. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want.
I did still have the kids' luggage and the dog crates and all the things still sitting near the front door. So we're gonna go ahead, put away everything where it belongs, get the dirty clothes so I can clear away this hallway. It was so funny. As soon as I started messing with the cage and their bag that I had all of their things in, they were getting so excited thinking that we were going somewhere again. They are so funny. Anytime I take them to like a doggy daycare or anywhere in the car, they get so excited. It is so cute. I've really been thinking about checking out the dog park near us. My sister was telling me that she takes her dog up there and so does my stepmom, and that they have so much fun. I have never taken my dogs to a dog park. I don't even think they had anything like that near us when we lived in Odessa, but I was like, man, I think the dogs would really love that. I think they would have a good time. The only thing that worries me is that they are kind of small, and I'm like, what if there are big dogs there? What if they don't get along? I just don't even know what to expect. Let me know down in the comments, do you guys take your dogs to dog parks, and how is it?
'Cause I can get him out of my head. I don't care what we do, everything's feeling new. Even if we stay in bed, my heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it starts, when it starts. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. I can be a fighter.
If you happen to be interested in my outfit, I'll try to link it down in my description for you guys. I did recently get my Bronco shirt from Target. It's actually in the kids section. I just got it in an extra large. And then my pink leggings are from Victoria's Secret. I love them, and I feel like this outfit is so cute. You guys know me, I basically just live in leggings, so I love having like a pop of color in my leggings and then just like a simple t-shirt to go with it. It is my go-to style.
If you want, I can be a fighter. If you want, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I wanna now, 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 now. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, I was about to switch the laundry over, and then I was like, wait, these kind of smell funny. And I definitely didn't leave them in there a long time. I had just started those, but I must have had a really nasty towel in there because it smelled like moldy water. So I went ahead, threw in some baking soda just to help it get the smell out, and when I ran it again, it got it completely out. And then of course my Downy beads made it smell so good. I love that ocean mist scent, and I love that I can find it at Sam's Club because it's so much more affordable buying it at Sam's. Typically the largest size you can get is 24 ounces from like Target or Walmart, and it's usually around like $15.99. But at Sam's Club, you get 34 ounces, and it's usually like, it's under $18. It's usually like $17 and something cents. So much more affordable. You get 10 ounces more and just for $1 more. So definitely recommend shopping at Sam's for your beads because those things are pricey. My biggest struggle with laundry is putting them away. Y'all, I will fold them and leave them on this couch for so long. One of the number one things that drive me nuts, I'm like, why do I not just put my laundry away? But I hate putting the laundry away. It's so tedious. But this day, because I had so many loads that I needed to get through, I knew I couldn't just leave them on the couch. So we're gonna put them away right away so I can make room for the next load that I have to fold. So here's the little motivation. If you have some laundry that needs to be put away, this is your sign to go grab it and let's go put it away together.
Give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way.
So if y'all watched my last video, then you know that I recently decluttered the closet and finally moved some bins out of my bedroom. Well, as soon as I made room in my bedroom, we went ahead and put something else into it. So we ended up moving my Peloton bike, which was downstairs in kind of like the gaming area / workout area. We moved the Peloton out of there and up into my bedroom because that room was just so cluttered. We ended up putting the recliner in that room. So we just had a lot going on. And you guys, I'm so upset. Whenever we moved the bike upstairs, we tried to take it apart because it was really hard to get it up the stairs. And whenever we pulled the TV part off, we didn't realize that one of the cords were still connected and we broke the tip off of it. I am so upset. I'm like, no. If you were here for the moving saga, then you know that my bike made it through those awful movers unscathed, and now we went and broke the cord. I'm so sad. So I'm going to try to contact Peloton. I'm praying that the bike is somehow still under warranty. I can't remember how long it's been since I bought it. I'm thinking 2 years, but I'm so sad about it. I'll definitely update you guys what ends up happening. Hopefully it's like, if it's not under warranty, hopefully the cord is fairly cheap and I can just get a new one and replace it. But it does like run through the like, I don't even know what it is. Like it runs through the pipes and I'm like, I don't even know how I would get it back through there. I have not shared a grocery haul in quite some time, so I thought I would share this healthy haul. I recently just started the 30 Days of Healthy Living by Arbonne, and so I needed some groceries for that. So I thought I would go ahead and share this haul with you guys. I got some apples for snacking on. They recommend apples with almond butter, so the Cosmic apples are our favorite. They're so good. Picked up some salsa to add to either my eggs or with some chips. I did get some grain-free chips. Kids ran out of their peanut butter. 2 things of tomato sauce for recipes. I needed some celery seed because I am going to be making a vinegar-based coleslaw, so needed some of that. Picked up my favorite tuna packs. If you guys have not tried the Thai chili, they are the best. I'm addicted to those. The kids also wanted some like hazelnut spread, but that stuff has tons of sugar in it, so we're going to give this a try. This is a chocolate peanut butter, and it only has 7 grams of sugar versus like almost 20 that's in Nutella, so hopefully they like that. This is something I'm super excited to try. This is a dairy-free half and half. It's made with creamy oat milk and coconut milk, so I'm excited to try that in my coffee. With the whole 30 days you're supposed to go dairy-free, so hopefully that's good. I did use coconut almond milk in my coffee. It was good, but it wasn't creamy, so hopefully this will be creamier. I also picked up some mild salsa to add into recipes. My favorite gum, I love the icebreaker cubes, they're so good. I got each of the kids a flavored water. They can pick out which one they want. Got some chicken thighs, that is my family's favorite type of chicken. It also recommends coconut aminos to flavor food with, so I picked up some of that. I needed spicy Dijon mustard, but all I could find was spicy brown mustard, and then I just went ahead and got regular Dijon mustard as well for the coleslaw recipe. Needed the cabbage for that, as well as the shredded carrots. Also did baby carrots. I'm snacking on those with hummus. Gluten-free brown rice pasta. This is what they recommend on the 30-day program. Got these for the kids for dessert. They love their dessert at night, so got these new flavors. They have strawberry, vanilla fudge, and vanilla. Onions, almond milk for cereal or cooking. Adrian picked out these veggie straws, the Zesty Ranch ones, for their lunches. And then they also recommend grain-free chips. So I wanted the Siete ones. They didn't have them, so I'm gonna try these. I haven't tried this brand, Benito's. They were on sale for $2, so I got 2 bags. Hopefully they're good, but the ingredients are awesome. They have 4 grams of fiber in there, and it's just black beans, oil, rice flour, tapioca, and sea salt, so pretty good. I wish it didn't have the sunflower oil, but really good option, better than regular tortillas. That is everything that I picked up, and I spent a total of $115. I'm happy to report that I tried those chips out and they are so good. They do have a little bit different of a taste, but I think they taste really, really good with the salsa. I'm addicted. It's definitely gonna be easy to eat those instead of regular tortilla chips. So if you guys are looking for a substitute, definitely check those out. But now that I'm back from the grocery store, it's time to get back to the laundry. Of course, the never-ending loads. So we're gonna get a load switched over into the dryer, and then we're gonna fold another one.
Look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be.
It's so funny when you watch footage back, seeing the things that your kids do, like Ethan. I swear that boy does not sit still. He's like a little ball of energy. He's definitely the Energizer Bunny. He never stops. It's just so funny seeing it sped up on camera. I'm really hoping I can get him into pre-K for next year. He's just been, I mean, I've told you guys this before, he's just been getting so bored at home. There's only so much I can do to entertain him, and I really need to call up to the school to see if he got into their pre-K program, because I signed him up and they said they would contact us, but I have no idea when they're supposed to, and school lets out next week, so I'm like, I really need to call just so I know, did he get in up at the kid's school, or do I need to find him a program, you know, somewhere else? So I need to do that. I'll definitely let you guys know what I find out, but we are now at the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, I'd love for you to subscribe. I upload new cleaning motivation every single Sunday, and I would love to have you here. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye. Happy Sunday, friends. I hope your day is starting off as a wonderful one. As you can see, it was quite a rainy day whenever I was filming this. And as you can see, my kitchen was a disaster. We had a fun night. We barbecued, hung out, and quite frankly, I just didn't feel like cleaning the kitchen. So I knew I was gonna have to tackle it the next day, and I thought, why not film it, because my kitchen was gross. I also needed to do some deep cleaning. So I hope you're ready for some major cleaning motivation. We're gonna be tackling my trashed kitchen. But before we do that, I did wanna get some laundry done. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, welcome. I'm so glad you're here with me. I hope you enjoy today's video. If you do, I'd love for you to stick around and subscribe. I am a stay-at-home mom to 4. I have 2 girls and 2 boys. So as you can imagine, my house is always messy, and I love filming cleaning motivation. I do decluttering, organizing, laundry, deep cleaning, you name it, you'll find it on my channel. And this truly is the best community here. I love the comment section. You guys are honestly the best, and you are so kind to one another and to me. So never feel shy to drop a comment down below. But as you can see, I'm getting the laundry done. I knew I needed to get a load going and get some folded. Otherwise, I wasn't gonna get to any, because I knew this kitchen was gonna take me quite some time because it was so bad.
Everything feels so abstract. Yeah, it's complicated. What you say, the way you act, well, it makes me so confused. I don't know.
So you see, what happened was, it was a Sunday night and the House of Dragons was playing, and me and my husband cooked and we hung out, and we were like, let's just enjoy our TV show and leave the mess for later. So this is what it looked like when we woke up. And you guys, I am so thankful that I deep cleaned my kitchen this day, because little did I know later this day that I was going to hit my toe so hard that I would break it. That is right, I now have a broken pinky toe, and I am hobbling around, and I am praying that by next week I will be well enough to film another cleaning video, because it has been so painful, so swollen. It's black and blue. If y'all follow me on my vlogging channel, you probably saw the pictures. It's not pretty. And I am so bummed about it, because it's summer break and all I want to do is be outside and have fun with the kids. And between my pinky toe being broken, and then Ethan had gotten sick this week as well, we've really been cooped up, and I am over it already. I am such a busybody. Let me know down in the comments, are you guys one of those people who just can't sit still? You have to be doing something like me, or would you like a break and take full advantage of it? Because the first day I was like, all right, this is nice. I can get a little break. I'm just going to sit down and chill. And then by day 2, I was like, okay, I'm done with this. I am way too bored. I want to get up. I want to clean my house. Like, my house feels gross and I just want to get up and do something. Let me know what type you are, but I'm hoping it will be well by Monday and I can get my cleaning done for you guys, because I definitely don't want to miss any videos. Anywho, speaking of House of Dragons, who is watching it and what do you think about it? Me and my husband absolutely love it. We were a little bit bummed about episode 2. We thought it was kind of boring, but we're hopeful that the next episode is going to be really good, because episode 1 was intense. I was like, what just happened, in the best way.
Can't you just make up your mind? My heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there is a fight when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines.
So first things first, whenever I'm cleaning an area that is super cluttered, I have to get the clutter put away. I cannot clean if countertops or floors are just full of clutter everywhere. So step number 1, I wanted to put all the dishes into the sink, wiped down the countertops because I did not want to put anything on top of them because they were so nasty. And then once I got that done, I was ready to start putting away the dishes so I could reload the dishwasher.
All the things you said are hurting. Still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. No, baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. How it hurts to see you smile like a dagger in me.
Y'all know that I recently started selling Arbonne, and I wanted to mention an amazing deal they have going on right now and a huge promotion that I am so close to getting, and I would really love y'all's support. In the month of June, they had an awesome deal going on. Today is the last day for you guys to take advantage of it. And what it is whenever you purchase from Arbonne, you can sign up to be a preferred customer, which means you save 20% on everything for the entire year, which it typically costs a one-time fee of $29 each year annually. But for the month of June, they are waiving that fee when you buy a purchase of $150 worth or more. And then whenever you buy $150 worth, you get your free preferred customer for the entire year. You get free shipping. You also get a free gift that's valued up to $70. So it is a steal of a deal, and today is the last day for you guys to take advantage of it, and I am so close to my first promotion. It would seriously mean so much, you guys. I only need 7 people to order from me and I can hit it. And if you guys have not tried Arbonne, you will love it. I'm obsessed with their green synergy elixir that you mix with your Energy Fizz. This is so good. Not only does it give you energy, but it's also your greens, so you get a serving of fruits, veggies, probiotics, prebiotics, 13 digestive enzymes. There are so many amazing ingredients inside of this green drink. Not to mention, I have not been bloated since I started drinking this. I have been feeling so lean. I honestly can't say enough about it. And I also am absolutely obsessed with their coffee flavored protein powder, but it does come in a bundle. You can get the protein, the greens, and the fizz, plus a free gift and free shipping and free savings all year long. I stand by their products. They are such amazing quality, and there is a money back guarantee. So if you don't like it or if it doesn't work for you, you can always return it and get your full return. But it would seriously mean the world if you guys would check Arbonne out. I will have it linked in my description.
I just want it to be me. I wanna set your world on fire. Oh, you're so sure I'll stick around. Oh, my heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there's a fight when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines.
This felt like the never-ending pile of dishes. It took me so long to get this loaded. It was like playing Tetris over here, trying to fit everything into there that I could. And then I just had a few things that needed to be hand washed, as you can see.
All the things you said are hurting. Still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. Oh, even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting. Still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be.
I'd love to hear what you guys have planned for the 4th of July. If you are here in the US, We are planning on going to my sister's house. My family is going to come over. We're going to do fireworks and barbecue. I'm excited for some family time. It should be a lot of fun. And then not too long after the 4th of July, we're going to be having some people come stay with us for about a week. One of my husband's best friend and his family, which is also his old boss, they are actually going to come stay with us for a bit, and I'm really excited. We haven't seen them in almost 6 months, and it's going to be the first time for him and his kids to see the East Coast, to see Virginia. So I'm really excited to host them. We have a lot of fun stuff planned. We want to do like all the tourist things. We want to take them to the beach, to the aquarium, to Nautica, like lots of fun touristy things. So it should be exciting. And then we're actually going to end the trip in Washington, D.C. He wants to check out, you know, the Capitol. So we're going to go there. And I think we're actually going to be doing a ghost tour, which I am so excited about. If you've been here for a while, you know I love all things paranormal. And I've only been on one ghost hunt before, or ghost tour, and that was in Key West when I went with Becca. If you guys watch her, she is also a cleaning YouTuber. She is Happily Ever Becca. We went to Key West and we went on a ghost tour, and it was seriously so cool, so fun. So I am thrilled to go again, and my kids are all into the paranormal as well. So should be a good time. I do plan on vlogging that. But switching gears, as you can see, I am now bathing my little Cavapoo. This is Stella. She had an accident in her cage the night before we woke up, and she had diarrhea. So unfortunately, I had to put her outside until I got the kitchen cleaned up enough for me to bathe her, because I was like, there's no way I'm putting her in the house. Her fur was so gross. So the poor thing had to wait it out while I was cleaning up the kitchen. And then as soon as I got this sink cleared up, I went ahead and brought her in here so I could bathe her. I always bathe her in the kitchen because she's just small, and the only bathtub in the house is so hard to lean over. There's like a step and then it goes down. So bathing her inside of my bathtub would just break my back. So it's just easier for me to bathe my dogs in the kitchen sink.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now.
Using the absolute best scent by Scentsy. I love the vanilla bean buttercream. This spray is amazing, and the wax melt. I love this. Another major reason why I needed to get the laundry going was because I had cleaned her cage in the morning, and then I just put her nasty blanket inside of the grocery bag because I needed to get the laundry out of there in order to wash the blanket. So I'm now grabbing the blanket and washing it. I'm using bleach, and whenever I wash their blankets, I always wash them 2 times just because I feel like it's hard to get like the dog smell out of it, especially when they have an accident. And I purposely bought white blankets for the fact that I can bleach them and keep them really crisp and clean looking.
I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out. So try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, nothing can.
Once I get all the dishes put away, the dishwasher ran, I will be ready to do some deeper cleaning in here. I definitely needed to wipe down the cabinets. These cabinets look so nasty. I know you can't tell on camera, but when you get close up, it is gross. The handles are sticky, there's splattered food. With 4 kids in the house, I feel like my cabinets always look so gross. And I know most people don't notice it, but for me, I'm like, ew. So today was the day I was gonna be wiping down all of the cabinets as well as the stainless steel, and I needed to clean inside of the microwave.
Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what
Stella was looking so cute while her hair was drying. I love how fluffy she gets after a good bath.
I'm so. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Look at the beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks.
I've had that hand and dish soap dispenser for quite some time. The labels are starting to rub off on them. So I finally ordered some new ones. I got some black ones that have like the Rae Dunn writing on them. I got it off a TikTok shop. It was super cheap. So I'm really excited to switch those over. I plan on doing that soon. And I love the fact that they are plastic because I get so nervous with the glass. Ethan is constantly like jumping up here and washing his hands, and he'll put the glass container right on the edge as he's like pumping the soap, and I'm just like waiting for the moment that it falls and cracks everywhere. So I'm really happy I got some plastic ones now that I'm gonna be switching it out with.
I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me.
Y'all know I love my yellow Windex for my stainless steel, so we're wiping everything down because it was super sticky and dirty. And then we're going to be trying out a new cleaning product that I have not tried, and I was so excited to get in the mail. So when you guys see it, you'll have to let me know if you've ever used it and what you think about it.
I'm not gonna play nice. I'll be the witch you tell your friends about. I'm the crazy ex-girl you pretend you don't know, 'cause you know I could ruin your life. Rumor has it you have someone new. She'll regret you like a bad tattoo, 'cause you'll never change, you'll always stay the same. Go on and tell all your friends all about me. I don't give a nothing sticks to me, baby. Yes, hon, I'm Teflon, I don't give an F, so go ahead and tell them I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough, 'cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much for ya.
So this cabinet above the stove is where I keep all of our medicine. So I just keep them in those big bins. That way, anytime I need something, I just pull the whole bin down and it's easy to rummage through. And then I also have some of my cookbooks and my recipes up here.
'Cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much. I'm not gonna play cool when you take me for a damn fool. I'm just so sick of it, can't believe that I've been with someone like you. Don't forget I know you're
How is y'all's summer break going so far? If you have little ones in the house still, how is it going? Are you staying sane? As much as I absolutely love summer, it is my favorite time of the year. I love having the kids home all day long. I must admit, I still go a little bit crazy because they get either bored or they're hungry all the time or they want to do something. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. But I'd love to hear, how are you mamas hanging in there?
in a minute. I can spill the truth, 'cause you'll never change, you'll always stay the same.
case you guys are wondering what I'm using on my cabinets, I'm just using a microfiber cloth. And then this is the Scentsy multi-purpose spray. It's in the, I believe it's called Cucumber Aloe. It smells really good. But I'm just spraying this on the cabinets because I think I had mentioned this before. I'm pretty sure these cabinets are plastic because they have the weirdest feel to them. I was kind of worried at first, like what should I use on them? But I find using a multi-purpose spray does a much better job. The wood spray kind of leaves like a film on it because I'm pretty sure they're plastic or covered in some sort of stain.
Spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much for you. Maybe you're not man enough.
We have been grilling a lot, and one of the things that we recently grilled were some lobster tails and shrimp. And y'all, ever since we cooked that, we have had so many flies. It's been outrageous. The kids and the dogs have been on fly hunt. I mean, it has been so crazy. I'm talking like 10 to 20 flies on a window at a time. It is awful. So I recently purchased like those really big green jumbo bags that you can put outside. And I'm praying it's going to take care of the fly problem because it is driving me nuts. And I also heard that using like Pine Sol gets rid of flies. And here is the new product. It's called Pine-A-Lin, I believe is how you pronounce it. I've never used this before. So if you watch my previous video, I had talked about how I always mop my floors with Pine Sol. Well, I was looking into it and they no longer carry the original Pine Sol that you had to buy only online. That was the only place it was available. Well, they don't have it anymore, at least not right now. And so I was reading all the comments trying to see like, oh my gosh, like what am I gonna do? I love Pine Sol. And so many people said to try this product. It has even more pine oil in it and it smells just like Pine Sol. And you guys, I was blown away. It smells so good. I love it. It is a little bit weaker of a scent than Pine Sol is, but it smells just like it. I love it. So if you're looking for a new substitute, check that one out. But that is going to do it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thumbs it up if you did. Subscribe if you're new. And I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel and happy 4th of July weekend for those of you who are in the United States. I hope you guys are having a great one and you're staying safe and doing all the fun things. I'll tell you guys in just a little bit what I have planned for the weekend, but first I wanted to tell y'all what to expect in today's video. This one is jam-packed with all kinds of cleaning motivation. I'm gonna be tackling every single area of this house. I had so much to get done. If you missed last week's video, I did tell you guys that I broke my pinky toe and it was so painful. I was out of commission for quite a few days. I really could not put much pressure on it. So the house kind of went to the wayside and I had a lot of catching up to do. This clip right here is actually before I broke my pinky toe. This underbed storage area broke all of a sudden. We knew it was hanging on by a thread because whenever we moved, the movers messed this up. My husband tried to rig it as best as possible, but it fell apart. We want to try to put it back together again. So in the meantime, I decided, you know what, it's time for us to go through our toys anyway. So I wanted to prop up the camera as we just decluttered their toys, went through them, saw what they didn't want anymore. I definitely recommend doing this at least once every 6 months because things really do accumulate really fast. So it's nice to go through there and just see what's broken and what hasn't been touched in forever. And then I did buy a little basket off of Amazon to put all of the toys that wouldn't fit into the smaller toy box into an extra bin until my husband fixes the underbed area. So this is where the video is gonna start, and then we're gonna pick back up about a week after this and start tackling my whole house because it was so filthy. My foot was finally well enough for me to get around. I did order a little boot off of Amazon, which has been game changing for me because trying to walk around barefooted, I was so terrified my dog or the kids were gonna step on my toe. So having that boot just makes me feel so much more confident in walking around.
Still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. No, baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. How it hurts to see you smile. Like a dagger hit me. She just seems so juvenile. I just want it to be me. I wanna set your world on fire. Oh, you're so sure I'll stick around. Oh, my heart drops when you play around. How can you be up?
Going through your kids' toys is a great way for them to see what they have, what they forgot that they had, and then they often will start playing with it again. That's exactly what happened as we were going through the toys. The kids were like, oh my gosh, I forgot about this. And so they wanted to play with everything. And then after I got done decluttering, they were so excited. They played together with all the toys that they had forgotten about.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, feels so nice. With time, you I know how to make me feel right. I can't help how this sweet talk.
Leave a comment down below what y'all have planned for this weekend. We are going to be actually hanging out with my best friend, which you guys might know who she is. Her name is Becca. She also has a cleaning channel, Happily Ever Becca, and we finally live within a few hours of each other. Well, a little bit more than a few. It's about a 6-hour drive, but it is way closer than whenever I lived in Texas. So we plan on taking full advantage of that, and she decided to come make a trip up here for the weekend because her kids are going to be with their dad. So she had a little free time, and I am so excited to hang out with her. I went down there a few months ago when she had surgery, and that was the last time I saw her. So now this time is going to be a more fun trip together, and I am so excited for it.
Heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there's a vibe when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be.
Is there a sickness going around your area? I'd love to hear about it because you guys, not only did I break my pinky toe, but at the same time, my youngest, Ethan, ended up catching a cold, or what I think is a cold. He started running a fever. He was complaining he had a headache and just a lot of coughing. So he was sick for almost a week, and then we thought no one else was going to catch it. And then unfortunately, my second youngest, my other son, he ended up catching it too. So we've kind of been cooped up in our house the last couple weeks. So the kids are super excited to get out, do something fun. We're going to my sister's for the actual 4th of July. We're doing fireworks and a barbecue there. Becca's going to meet us there. And then hopefully over the weekend, I'll be able to head up to the beach with Becca and the kids, just do something out of the house. I feel like my foot is pretty good walking on it. I still can't wear flip-flops because it hurts when I bend my toe, but I can get around now. So I'm hoping we can go do some fun stuff and finally get the kids out of the house.
Baby, I wanna be. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I wanna be. Baby, I wanna be.
Y'all know I absolutely love my house to smell good. So basically every single day or every other day I come in and change my wax melt. Scentsy is my go-to wax bars because they just smell so strong. I do buy some from Walmart too because they're just more affordable, but I must say Scentsy lasts so much longer and the smell is stronger. So definitely recommend if you guys haven't tried them before. They have some really good scents.
Oh, baby, good at thinking out loud, but not too good at keeping promises. No, did you fool yourself enough to be proud?
Some days we love doing deep cleaning and some days we just have to do surface cleaning, and that's kind of what I was planning on doing this day. I just needed to hit all of the surfaces. So my main focus was wiping things down, picking up toys, vacuuming because the dog hair was so bad, you guys. I had put off vacuuming for a while, so all of our socks were just covered in animal hair. So we're gonna be doing lots of vacuuming. This back door had been bothering me for a hot minute. With it just opening and closing all the time, the dirt really builds up, and like the oil, the grease, whatever it is that gets stuck over here. So I went in with my steamer, I sprayed it and wiped it down. It isn't perfect, but oh my gosh, you guys, it makes such a big difference when you clean this little crack right here. So if you have a sliding back door, definitely recommend taking the extra time to wipe out the slider at the bottom because it just looks a million times better when it's clean.
Even though your mama told you be the best that you can, she never warned you for the monsters dancing in your head, the devil on your shoulder strung you up on a thread. But I don't need to tell you, hey, don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that. Feeling sorry, it's your own fault. Now toss the salt. Don't you look at me like that, walking out the door like that. You're not feeling sorry, it's your own fault. Now toss the salt. Oh baby, I don't know what to say. Every beginning's gonna end up the same. Spare me your thoughts and get out of my way.
On top of me slacking with my everyday cleaning, we've also been having a fly problem. So my husband ended up grilling some seafood sometime recently, and we threw the peels into the garbage, and sure enough, we had gotten maggots and flies, and they were finding their way into our house, and it was becoming a huge problem. The kids were just walking around with fly swatters. My dog and my cat were chasing flies all day long. It was so gross. So I finally went online and ordered these, I believe they're called like big bags or something. I don't know. I'll try to link it in my description below. But they are worth every single penny. If you guys are having a fly problem inside or outside, I highly recommend these bags. You just fill it halfway up with some water. It has this like pouch that dissolves, and it has a special top so when the flies get in, they can't get out. And ever since we hung that up outside, we have had a huge decrease in our fly problem, and I am so thankful because they were driving me insane.
Baby, even though your mama told you be the best that you can, she never warned you for the monsters dancing in your head, the devil on your shoulder strung you up on a thread. But I don't need to tell you, hey, don't you look at me like that when you break my heart like that, like you're feeling sorry, it's your own fault. Now toss the salt. Don't you look at me like that.
You guys know I am a lover of curbside pickups and deliveries. They are life. They are the way that I save time. And I love Sam's Club because if you have a membership, you can get things delivered straight to your door for free. So that's what I was doing. Well, not delivered. I guess you call it shipped. I get it shipped to my door. Obviously, you can't do cold stuff, but for like the kids' snacks, when I need a few things here and there, I love ordering from Sam's Club. They come right to my door. So that's what I had gotten in this day. I got a package. So we're gonna go ahead and add the kids' snacks into the drawer because it was looking really bare in here.
You're not feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the soul. It's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on. It's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on. It's a devil on your shoulder. Oh, devil on. It's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on. It's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on. It's a devil on your shoulder. Shoulder. Hey, don't you look at me like that. Hey, like you're feeling sorry. Don't you look at me like that. When you break my heart like that. Like you're feeling sorry. Cause you're not feeling sorry. Hey, hey. Don't you look at me like that. When you break my heart like that. Like you're feeling sorry. It's your own fault. Now toss the soul. Don't you look at me like that. Walking out the door like that.
I had stuck this bag over on the floor. The kids went over to my sister's for a sleepover. It was her son's birthday and all he wanted was a sleepover with his cousins. So it was really sweet. I brought them over there. We had a little party and then they stayed the night and I picked them up the next morning and I just kind of threw their bag on the floor. So it was time for me to go through everything and put it away, get it up off of the floor.
It's your own fault. Now toss the soul. Devil on. It's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on. It's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on. It's a devil on your shoulder. Oh, devil on. It's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on. It's a devil on your shoulder. Devil on. It's a devil on your shoulder. Shoulder. Hey. I really wanted to get it right. Trying to find some balance in my life. But I never really put up a fight. Didn't follow my dreams. And now I'm losing sleep. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say.
I was gifted the little centerpiece thing on my table and I'm just not sure if I really love it right here. I just kind of put it there because I didn't know what to do with it. But I've been wanting to find something to go on this table, even if it's just a runner or a new centerpiece. I want to find something because I feel like it's just missing something in here. I love the table and the rug and I feel like a centerpiece would just make this area really come together and pop.
Dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the while. You will make it in time. I never left a stone unturned. Trying to find some love.
Because I knew I had so much cleaning to get done this day, the first thing I did was get a load of laundry going. I highly recommend doing this. Even if you don't have much planned that day, I always suggest starting at least one load first thing in the morning. That way you can tackle it before the end of the day and you don't get super behind. Unfortunately, I was very behind, so we're gonna be doing quite a few loads of laundry today.
I felt like I was never heard. All I wanted was to be loved. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. You will find a way.
I know I'm super behind on the Outlander show, but me and my husband recently started it probably about 2 months ago. We are now on season 3 and we are so in love with this series. If you guys haven't seen it, I highly recommend. If you love like shows that are based back in the day and like historical times, King and Queen era, it is so good, and it's about just a love that never dies. Oh my gosh, it's seriously so good. I don't want to spoil it, but it just got to a really good part in the show, and I just love it. I love the meaning behind it, that like, you know, your love never dies. So it's a really good one if you haven't checked it out yet. It is on Netflix. Now that I have some laundry folded, we're gonna head upstairs, start putting this away. That way it doesn't start piling up. That is my bad trait. I always fold the clothes and just leave it sitting on the couch or the counter, and then it piles up so big, and then I get super overwhelmed and don't want to pick it up. Let me know I'm not alone in that, but I just hate putting away clothes. It's honestly the worst part about doing laundry for me. Quick update for you guys in case you don't follow me on Instagram. I have mentioned it in my last video that I recently signed up to be a consultant with Arbonne and that I was really close to hitting my promotion, and I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who placed an order through me. It seriously means so much. I'm so excited for you guys to get your products. I know you will fall in love, but I am so
I got this boy on my mind that I can't live without. Oh, his eyes are killing me. And he keeps talking about everything that he likes, and I can't stop listening. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time, all the time. And my heart's beating fast when he's looking like that. Oh, his smile is killing me. It's the way that he moves and the way that he laughs, so I can't get enough. Thinking about him all the time. I can't get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine.
I wanted to update you guys. For those of you who might not follow me on Instagram and you're curious, I had mentioned in my previous video that I recently signed up to be a consultant with Arbonne, and I was so close to hitting my promotion. And I just want to say a huge thank you to every single one of y'all who placed an order through me. It seriously means the world, and I cannot wait to hear what you think about the products. And for those of you who were wondering like why I decided to sign up for Arbonne, why I want to promote this, honestly, it's because I saw a way that I could earn an income for my family and share something that I absolutely love. I tried the products, I fell in love, I felt the difference, and I was so excited to share it with others, where I was like, why wouldn't I want to make this my business and make some extra money for my family? You guys know, as a YouTuber, part of our job is to promote different brands, and that's where we make the bulk of our money. And usually it's a bunch of different brands, and of course it's always things that I like, but in my mind I was like, I would much rather promote something that I care so passionately about, I absolutely love, can make a difference in people's lives, their quality of their life, the health of their lives. So that's why I decided to do Arbonne. I love it. I want to share it with other people and help change people's lives for the better, with a focus on products that are truly about your health, your well-being, and taking out all of those bad chemicals.
Oh, heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it starts, when it starts. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter.
Now that I have my boys' bedroom semi cleaned up, I have their bedding going, I wanted to mop in here because it had been a while. My kids love the Scentsy room spray, but whenever they spray it, the floor gets really greasy and slippery. So I needed to get in here and just mop it really well so no one slipped and fell.
All the way that I feel, yeah, I know that it's real, 'cause I can get him out of my head. I don't care what we do, everything's feeling new, even if we stay in bed. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it starts, when it starts.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this is my new comforter. I finally bit the bullet and I bought a new comforter set. I've been wanting a like copper colored bedding for quite some time. And this new rug, I got both of them off a TikTok shop. So I'll link where I got the comforter and the rug. They're really affordable and I love it. I think it looks so good. I love the pop of color and it just brightened up this room. Laundry, laundry, laundry. I swear, as soon as I feel like I'm catching up, I turn around and find another pile somewhere else.
Saying yeah, 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 yeah. I wanna na 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 now. Yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it starts, when it starts. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want.
Gonna go ahead, get some more laundry done. I did want to tell you guys though, I am using a new scent bead. It is by Downy and it is a tropical, I believe it's called like coconut and something paradise. It smells so good. It seriously smells like a pina colada or something. It smells so good. It is definitely Adrian's favorite. She's like, you need to buy this every time. And I do really love this scent, but I still must admit, I think the Downy Ocean Mist scent is still by far my favorite one.
I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, or I'm looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me feeling uncomplicated. Whatever happens is meant for us. Rushing into all the situations. Whatever happened, we came there first.
I think it might be about that time that I have to replace all of my dish towels. They have been smelling a little stinky even after washing them and trying to just like do a towel only cycle. The stink is still in them, so I think it's just about that time. I need to start looking for some new ones. I've actually been thinking about possibly finding some where I can have them all match just to make them a little bit more aesthetic because I got all kinds of different colors going on.
Little wild is your personal expression. Far over the line, tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your solar system, make me do whatever
this was truly an entire full day of cleaning with me, because now we have picked back up after dinner and I needed to put away the food that was left over, put it in the fridge, and then I'm actually going to be picking up the dishes for my son because, like I said, he was sick at this time. So obviously I wasn't going to make him put away the dishes when he's just feeling awful. So I'm going to pick up the dishes for him, and then I'll have my daughter load the dishwasher back up. We are coming to the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm actually about to get off here and go start cleaning my house because Becca's gonna be here later today and I'm so excited. And of course I have to make sure my house is spotless. Even though I know she doesn't care, I'm definitely that person that cannot have people come over and my house be messy. So I'm gonna go get busy on that. If you guys enjoyed it, I hope you give it a thumbs up. If you're new, I'd love for you to subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.